I'm excited. I am getting the garden ready for winter, getting rid of all of the marigolds and collecting the rest of the seeds. Quite a lot here. Look at all the seeds to harvest. There's a lot of them. But I removed most of them so that I could have access to these garden beds again and get ready to plant things in for winter and spring next year. I have garlic I want to plant. I think I'm going to plant that with the strawberries over this way. All the strawberries here. I think I'm going to clean them up and plant my garlic here. These are my Jerusalem artichokes. They are dying and dead, so it's time to dig them up. Here's what they look like. They're kind of like a potato in the fact that they're a root. Sorry, I'm wearing a mask so I don't breathe in a lot of the dirt. But they're not quite the same. Ooh, a nice little bounty here. There is a lot here. Look at all these. What am I going to do with all these? Just this little area, it's maybe 2 foot by a foot. Maybe. This way, but this way it's not very big at all. Gave me all of this. I mean, this puts my potato harvest to shame. And you don't even have to do anything to it. Just let them grow. It's pretty amazing that I have a laundry basket full of potato-like roots. I'll put just a tiny little patch. I don't really eat these because I prefer potatoes, but they're great food like that. In fact, they are good for diabetics. They have an awful lot of prebiotic fiber, so that feeds the good bacteria in your body. So it's good for that. Really don't have that much flavor, I don't think. Almost kind of a mild nutty flavor, but that's about it. But it's pretty amazing how easily they are to grow. I have another patch over here I'll show you in the back. This is what all of these sunflowers here are, because it is part of the sunflower family. This whole area here, which I'm just going to leave alone because I do not want to dig them up and eat them. They don't store very well, so you kind of have to figure out what you want to do with them or just leave them in the ground. I'm probably going to transplant a lot of those. That way they can be in different spots. But they do not store for weeks and weeks like a regular potato, so you just leave them in the ground. You can leave them in the ground all winter long. They'll be fine. So that's the cool thing about them too. They're sort of like, they stay there until you're ready to use them. Really excited because I contacted a tree company. The tree business, and the reason why this banana is flopped over. I'm removing all the bananas and the roses from the front because I need room for mulch. I contacted the tree company and I told them about chip drop and how, because no place around here is signed up for it. But they also charge $20 to access the site for like tree companies to use it to find you. So I told them I would pay them $20 if they would come over and bring me a couple truckloads of wood chips. If it was easy to access, and I said yes, they could run over the yard there and through here and just dump truckloads of wood chips all through here. So traffic, so I have to keep pausing it. So I told them to go ahead and just put it right here, and that I would give them $20 for a couple truckloads. And I think that I'm going to talk to them and ask them to bring me possibly even more, as long as I can use them, because I'm pretty sure I could mulch my entire garden now. But I need to remove all the bananas and all the plants. They were here. You can see the little dirt piles where the bananas were. I'm digging them up, and I'm also digging up the roses and the things that I planted over here. Just that way, you know, they can know that they can just run right through here and dump all the mulch and not feel that they're going to ruin my plants, and I don't have to feel that they're going to ruin any plants. I'm so excited because I would love to have a bunch of mulch. All these bananas, I'm going to have to separate them and put them in pots so I can bring them inside. And I have to get rid of all of the cannas that are lining this little row here so they can dump mulch here. Stop and look at this castor plant. It's gotten really big all of a sudden. It was a tiny little seedling just like a month ago, maybe. Wow. That's interesting. Giant sunflower is about ready to harvest. It's huge. The greens have come back nicely from the bug damage. They've made nice new leaves. It's getting dark, so I won't be able to do too much more. I have all these bananas though in pots that were up front. I have my Jerusalem artichokes. I have this whole area here. There were all the cannas right there. I ripped all those up. I removed all the bananas and the roses and everything from all right through here. That way they could drop all the wood chips through here. This here is not going to be enough mulch. This will be enough to do around all of my bananas, I think, and maybe some of the roses. But I'm going to need a lot more wood chips because I want to do all of the beds. Doing all the beds, I'm creating a new bed here. And of all the waste from all of the cannas and the cannas here that I took out, and the marigolds and other weeds and things, I want to bury them with mulch and layer them and make another giant garden bed all through here. That way, I can have a garden bed that goes all along this side here, along with all these. And since it is getting dark out, I hope everyone has a wonderful night.